What's up, everybody? This is Styx bringing you a podcast episode. And first of all, we're going to get straight into it. I have the topic of the day, and the topic of the day is new beginnings. So, I want to tell you that number one, new beginnings are never easy. New beginnings are never easy because you have to be willing to let go of things that you probably like, but it's not actually serving you. And a lot of times we have unhealthy attachments to things that we think are serving us, but are not really serving us. So that's the topic of the day. And I think it's important that we talk about this because I find a lot of people can lose this battle. Like, let me tell you something. This battle ain't easy, but it can be lost. And I see that. And you really have to like keep yourself together within these new transitions, these new timelines, these new jumps, these new beginnings, because when you're able to get through the hard part, you're going to find that there is a wealthy treasure at the end of this jump and at the end of this travel. And you know, I think the hardest part about new beginnings is realizing that all the negative thoughts, the negative beliefs that are coming in are actually your old self desperately trying to make a reappearance. Like desperately trying to make a reappearance. And when your old self is now being challenged by something new, it has to do whatever it can to prove to you that whatever you're trying to do new isn't going to work. And the reason why is because it knows that the old self knows that the moment you commit to this new self, the moment that this new self finally makes a introduction into your life, the old self is no longer. The skin has to be shed. And a lot of times people don't want to shed the skin because it may feel comfortable. It may be what they know. It may be what they used to. It may be what they can predict. And I learned this from Joe Dispenza. If you can predict it, a lot of times you're going to hold on to it because it's familiar. And a lot of times people aren't willing to take that chance to go on to the new self because it is in the unknown. How you're going to come out is in the unknown. How things are going to work out is in the unknown. You don't know. And that's what makes you uncomfortable. But the fact that you don't know also allows for a miracle to come in. Because if it was up to you and you did know, you probably would short yourself. That one was good. You probably would short yourself. If things could go your way, you probably would short yourself. So a lot of times it's always called a blessing in disguise. And a lot of times that blessing in disguise, you always get more than what you bargained for and more than what you asked for. And that's why you have to allow the universe to come and make an appearance in your life. Because the thing about it is that life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. No, but for real though, a lot of times you always get more than what you ask for. And a lot of times your manifestations come faster than you think. They come faster than you think. And if you're willing to make a commitment to push out the old self, and anytime you have any negative thoughts that the old self will have, you get rid of it. You push it away. You show that it has no credibility. Like, that's another thing. We don't face our thoughts enough. We do not actually face our thoughts and not fight it, but observe it. Like, a lot of times we have these thoughts, and I wrote this in my affirmations ebook. A lot of times we have these thoughts and we're like, yo, these thoughts are like, you're not this, you're not that. And you let it beat you up, and you try to say, no, I'm not. Instead of just facing it and just being like, yo, what's your problem? Who told you that? It could be your inner child bullying you. You don't even know. It could be your inner child. It could be your divine masculine. It could be your shadow. You just got to ask, yo, what's good? Why are you having these thoughts? These thoughts are not credible. Where'd you get this from? And a lot of times when you ask these thoughts, where'd you get this from? They'll tell you, baby, I heard this from this person over here. Well, that person over there is not credible. That person over there probably doesn't even really know you for real. That person over there probably don't even know your spirit for real, because if they did, they probably would still be in your life. And that's the thing. Man, if something is supposed to be in your life, they're going to be there. Period. A lot of times people come in your life for a season and a cycle. And most of the time it's for a learning lesson. So don't ever feel like, I wish I never met this person. No, you wish you did, because you would have made a bigger mistake later on with those same traumas that got triggered, those same mistakes you made, those same mistakes they made. You would have allowed it in a worse situation. So be thankful that whatever happened for you right now, because you learned it now and not later. Because if it was later, it'd be a effed up situation. But thank God you learned it now, so that motherfucker won't ever happen. Right? I'm here to just spit that wisdom to you, man. I'm telling you, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just here to spit that wisdom to you. You know it's the truth. That ex-boyfriend, that ex-job, that ex-whoever, that ex-friend, they came in your life, taught you something that you needed to know. And a lot of times it's probably boundaries. Boom. It's probably boundaries that you needed to learn, boo. It's probably boundaries. And it's sad because it takes for someone to make us completely uncomfortable for us to realize that that makes us uncomfortable. It's like you have to try shit. You have to try everything. That's how you know if it works for you. That's how you know if it don't work for you. You have to do everything, try it, test it out, go here, go here, go here, dabble in this, dabble in that. That's how you find yourself. But you can't find yourself if you're being strict to, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That made me look like this. That made me, yo, bro, forget all the ego stuff. I don't care what stuff make me look like. Because guess what? I'm going to be holding myself back because of what you think I look like instead of discovering things about myself that you probably would have thought was shameful to begin with. A lot of people don't deserve to even have the presence or the ability to speak to you. A lot of people don't even have the luxury and don't need to have the luxury of being in your space and having your energy and having a piece of your creativity. Some people really drain you. They drain you. They take you. They steal from you. And you don't even know it. Because they gaslight you and they make you think that it's a pleasure for them. Like you should be lucky. You should be happy. Right? You should feel, you know what I'm saying? And just realize man, listen, you are your own blessing and you're right. Nobody is more important than you. Nobody should have more time from you than you, period. We got to have boundaries with these things and understand, man, listen, if I'm not right, nothing's right. Stop reaching burnout for other people. Or stop reaching burnout for jobs that'll be ready to replace you and don't really care about you. It's always a family dynamic when you're a blessing to them. They're always going to call you family when you're a blessing to them. But keep in your mind, if you stop doing what they love you for, what they like about you, would they even be around? Would they even choose you? You are a talented being. You are a chosen one. And I truly believe that. I believe you are blessed beyond measures. And I believe you are highly favored. But I also believe other people can see that also. And people will use your gifts until you ain't got no more. People will use your gifts until you don't even know who you are. People will try to strip you of your truth, strip you of who you are, because they know that if they can feed you with a new identity, then you can become a part of their property. And you just have to continue to remember for real how special you are. You have to remember how special you are, how different you are. And you have to remember that, bro, not everybody deserves to have access to that magic. Not everybody deserves to know, I know Styx, I know Ori, not everybody deserves to know who you are in the depths of you. And the reason why I say this is because some people got it twisted. Some people will have you thinking you not the prize when you was the prize the whole time. They'll make you question yourself. And that's crazy because the same people that tell you not to question yourself will make you question yourself. The same people that tell you to have confidence in yourself will make you lose confidence. People will tell you they love you and they do not mean it. And a lot of times it's not their fault. Sometimes they just don't know how to love you. I heard this quote. Some people take a lifetime to learn how to love. And some people don't even learn in a lifetime. So some people that probably owe you an apology, they don't know how to love for real. Because if they knew how to love for real, then whatever happened between you and them would have never happened. And sometimes these people come in your life to teach you boundaries again. You know what I'm saying? You have to use the world as your library. I learned this from Kobe Bryant. You have to use the world as your library. Study people. Study people. Learn their habits. Learn about the different traumas. Learn about the different triggers. Learn about the different love languages. Learn about these things. Because the more you can learn about these things, the more you will find things to reflect about. Man, listen, what I do is very beautiful, and I know I am helping millions of people. I know that for a fact. What I'm doing is magical, and I'm documenting the process, and baby, it's in 4K. This motherfucker in 4K. This baby look good, don't it? Damn. This motherfucker look good. Y'all ain't never seen a video look this scrumptious and this luxurious before. Yes. I had to add a little flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? I had to invest in myself. Right. So, this is Styx's Mystery School. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't know what episode this is. I don't know if this is episode 5, episode 6. I don't know. But I hope you enjoy it. And I really do want to say too, hold on, we're gonna talk about Styx a little bit, because I want to tell y'all what's going on in my life. So I do want to say that I am starting to take YouTube more seriously. Like, I want to take YouTube serious. I want to use YouTube as a platform to document my process, expose my music, show people my music, teach people about my music, and let people express my music. Feel expressed through my music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you later. New beginnings, baby.